Time to take a look at what's new in Warframe for the 18th of July 2022, and I'm going to be honest, I don't think it's going to be there yet. Oh wow, it actually is! Nightwave Nora's Mix Volume 2 is live as of now, with obviously Nora's Mix Volume 2 creds instead of Volume 1 creds. Volume 1 creds will not cross over to this, and this has of course not seen the return of the ship, but in fact the return of the ship as a decoration. Yes, you are seeing that right, because the ship's actually down here. I got the two backwards. I didn't think they would have the ship literally called Nightwave as the level 3 reward. Yeah. So you can now get a hold of this ship. It's much easier to get than it has been ever. And the rest of it is, well, there is the Nora Knight bobblehead. No longer do we need to wonder what she looks like. There is the Necromech statue, a lot higher up. Obviously, the Umbra former is here. That will be there every time. And ooh, a new Nightwave operator outfit, which, to be fair, is actually pretty clean. Didn't expect that. I thought it would be kind of like everything else, over the toppedness, but it's not. That's actually pretty clean. All very operator heavy. But of course the big thing is the ship is back. If you weren't able to get it because it was level 27, it was in the last 5 levels of long ago. Well, now it's rank 3. You literally have to do some of the elite acts, of course. That's Rise of the Machine, kill 300 enemies using a Necromech without getting destroyed. And Kill Shot, kill 1,500 enemies. Normal acts, complete 10 Syndicate missions, complete 3 mobile defense missions, gain a total of 5,000 standing across all syndicates, kill 30 Xmas enemies, or complete 5 different bounties in the Plains of Eidolon. You can literally do these two and some of those and you will be at rank 3 and get a hold of the ship, which more people will actually want than this. It's about time they listen to people. Yeah, I want that, but because I have the ship. So the fact it's up there means even in doing everything this week, that's still a next week job, because the most you can do in a week is 8. But as always, I'm just doing this for the Umbra former. Credit offerings sees, of course, the usual. There will be Nihil's Oberlite, the Kuva, the Nyatan, the Catalyst there, the Reactor there, Vorban ports, and everything else is kind of reversed. But, more importantly than any of this, for the first week this is here, Gaia's alternate helmet has also returned. There it is. So you can pick this up after going level 1 in Nightwave. You can get a hold of her alternate helmet. Well, the blueprint to build her alternate helmet, I should say, which is great. It's about time that actually returned. Stances, auras, don't know why I keep calling them stances. Steel charge, obviously the one to have because it's a 9.1, the rest of them are all 7, so match it to a V polarity, that's 18 starting points on any frame. Plus 60% melee damage is always useful. Energy siphon can also be useful, so can pistol scavenger. And infested impedance, that one slows down infested enemies, but steel charge is still probably the best. There is the tattoo solstice skin. Just waiting very slowly for it to rotate round. There it is. Wish this thing had a sheath, to be fair. That would look amazing. There is the wolf hood. This is for your operator. It literally just lets you have the wolf's hood. Weird as that is to say. The Cindo Manticore skin, the Frago Brock skin. There is the Dark Sword. This is the blueprint to build the actual Dark Sword. Pretty decent weapon. The Kinetic Siphon Trap. There is the Plink Shock camo skin. There is Grohl's Thumperfloof. I'm assuming that's meant to be the face, not that one. I really have no idea which way is forward on that. And the Heat Dagger. This is again the blueprint to build the actual weapon, not a skin. As for augments, well, the Grakata's ammo efficiency is there. Recharge barrier, electric shield augment for Volt is there. And the Viper's rather hilarious ammo efficiency on headshot. Should really be for the dual wielders. Jumping in to see what Teshin has for the Steel Path on her store this week, and I don't think it is. Not that many people know. So in theory, it's next week. I really have lost count of these, but every 8 weeks will be the Umbra Forma blueprint. So it should, in theory, I do believe it's next week and it follows the shotgun. Unless it was last week and I'm completely forgetting about it. That is also a huge possibility. But the shotgun ribbon, yeah, 75 steel essence makes these massively overpriced. And yet again, even though they did a technically a hotfix for Nora's Mix Volume 2, they still haven't added any new glyphs to this or changed the fact that these ribbons don't sell very well because they cost too much. People do still buy them, but they would buy a lot more of them if there were 50, especially since 75 steel essence is harder to get a hold of than 597 platinum would be. And there is, of course, the Veiled Ribbon cipher that will instantly unlock any Veiled Ribbon. And everything else he always has, because they haven't changed what he brings in months and months. Was it over a year ago? Of course, if you have Hellman's Invigoration segment, it means it's time to come in and have a look and see what is here. Remembering these are different for everybody. I only mention it every week simply because it is different for everybody and it resets at the same time. And every 10th mutation allows you to basically take one of these, whichever one you have you prefer to be fair, ability range and ability efficiency on Korra, that could be useful. One day I will actually do these, so I'm ready to actually use one of these. Probably not. And nope, I'm still not feeding you Gaia, you hungry hippo. And lastly, don't forget Korra Prime, the Hystrix Prime. Yep. I always go call that something completely different. And the Dual Keras Prime are now in game. You can pick up the Prime access or just farm them by opening relics, which is probably the easiest way to do it. In game now, was added on Saturday. And with that, we'll leave this off here. Thanks for watching and I'll catch you next time.